This morning conduct an oversight visit to city power plants. The aim of the visit is to ensure there are no disruptions in the provision of essential services during the COVID-19 lockdown. Let's get an update now and bring in our reporter Maageketla Mohlabe. Maageketla, very good morning to you. What's happening where you are?
Very good morning to you, Blaine. Yes, as you mentioned, the plans are that there should not be any disruptions during this COVID-19 pandemic here in the city of Johannesburg. But again, you know that we are going into the winter season where we would normally experience some sort of load shedding at some point throughout that particular season. But of course, the city power saying that they will make sure that lights are kept on. But again, Blaine, I have to mention that, just a couple of weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, there was a case here, COVID-19 confirmed case. One of the employees obviously got infected with that particular virus. And from what we know at this stage is that that employee is still recovering at home. And of course, they are still waiting for the final test to make sure that as soon as that particular employee returns to work, everyone is cleared. And we understand that about 25 employees here were traced and they were tested. We know that they have been tested negative. But perhaps just to bring us an update onto that particular issue, let's bring in MMC for Environment and Infrastructure Services in the city of Johannesburg. MMC, Mpwe, thanks so much for your time. Can you just give us an update with that particular case, please?
Good morning, Mare, and good morning to the viewers of SABC News. Mare, the employee is recovering well at home in self-isolation. The 25 contacts that she had with other employees have tested negative. We are confident that our stores is safe. It was closed immediately after we discovered that there's an employee who tested positive. We disinfected the stores. We kept it closed for 72 hours. We reopened it. We also make sure that all our employees have proper PPEs. In the morning when they come in, they get sanitized, they get proper mask, proper gloves to make sure that the environment is safe. So we can confidently say at this particular moment the employee is recovering well at home, and I think today is the 14th day, tomorrow will be tested again, and we hope that she will recover and be back at work soon.
And of course, I heard one of the senior officials at the podium there earlier on, MMC, saying that they are still facing some challenges with regards to the personal protective equipment, trying to procure those particular equipments. Can you just tell us more about that? What's been done to make sure that everyone here is safe, more especially after that particular case?
The PPEs have been purchased. We have identified those that are for medical purposes. You will notice that we have a doctor and a nurse on site, and we have PPEs that are for our employees. We make sure that when they go out on site, in particular our electricians that work on site, have proper gears. They sanitize their buckets before they get into. They get cleaned. They get proper sanitizers and proper masks. So we are confidently say, as a city in general, we have procured the PPEs. Obviously, there's a demand of PPEs, so sometimes the delivery gets delayed because of high demand. Yeah. But we are confident that we are on the right track.
We are still under lockdown, of course, expecting to go into the level 4 on Friday, MMC. But we understand that during this lockdown, you still have issues of cable theft. You also had issues of illegal connection of electricity. How rife has it been so far?
In the month of April, we have arrested 26 people who were stealing cables. We work with the Joburg Metropolis. We work with the police service to track down those who are stealing our cables. The cable theft is still rife, and we are also worried that now it's becoming cold. There will be overloading into our networks. We want to ask people at home to switch off non-essential appliances. Don't run the pool, don't run the geyser when you're not taking a bath. Make sure that all non-essential appliances are off to reduce the load. If we all are at home and we all switch everything on, the system is going to get overloaded and we'll have power outages. We want to avoid that at all costs. We've been to our system control center. For now, we are comfortable and we are hoping that ESCOM will not introduce load shedding soon. And we are hoping that our systems will not drop us at this particular moment, because now everybody's putting all the heaters on. So we are making sure and requesting our customers to switch off non-essential appliances.
We know that it's common knowledge, that some of the people that are tampering with the system are within City Power. How have you been dealing with this issue, MMC?
Those that we have identified have been charged. We will make sure that those employees that go and reconnect people when they tampered with their meters, those that steal cable, they come during the day to lay a cable, at night they steal the cable. We know that some of them are internally. We are tracing them. We have cases with our group forensics that we will deal with. We will open a case. Those we found, we have open cases for those that we have identified. So we are comfortable that we are dealing with it precisely as the city.
MC Mpomwerane, thanks so much for your time, and of course ensuring the citizens of Johannesburg that even during this lockdown, even during winter period, they will make sure that these lights are kept on blaring. And of course the issues of the personal protective equipment here, according to him, they have been actually sourced to make sure that every employee is covered and reports to work without any anxiety at this stage. Back to you in studio, Blaine.
All right, Maageketla Mohlabe, live for us in Johannesburg. Thank you very much indeed for that report. Well,